first-degree murder for the death of his 5-month pregnant partner. Now, her body was just found last night, and we know that initially investigators were questioning John Bo's business, not as a possible suspect. But after questioning him for several hours yesterday, they found the body of Beau Tremblay in the couple's home, and then after that, police say he was immediately treated as a suspect in the crime. So after speaking with the police officers here in St. Vincent, I know for a fact that he was arrested around 8 o'clock this morning after being questioned all night long.
In Canada, in Montreal. A major Canada-U.S. natural gas pipeline in Saskatchewan has been shut down over concern about hydrogen sulfide gas in the system. The gas is highly poisonous and both corrosive and explosive. Alliance Pipeline says it's addressing the situation by flaring the gas at a compressor station. The pipeline itself runs nearly 4,000 kilometers from northeastern BC to the Chicago area. It's owned by an Enbridge affiliate and a Calgary-based company. Internationally, ISIS militants have taken another town in Syria in Homs province, and activists say that they took hundreds of people hostage, including many Christians. Sebastian Usher reports.
IS took the town of Karyatayn 2 days ago. It's their first major gain in Syria since seizing Palmyra. It's a logical next step for them, taking them deeper through the Syrian desert towards Homs and Damascus. Hundreds of civilians in the town are reported to have been seized. There are reports that IS fighters have enlisted residents they accuse of collaborating with the government. Karyatayn has a mixed Sunni Muslim and Christian population, the Christians boosted by internal refugees fleeing from fighting further north.
The BBC's Sebastian Usher. The UN Refugee Agency, I should say, says the migrants crossing the Mediterranean arrived to Greece only to find total chaos and unbearable suffering there. It's calling for immediate action to deal with what it says is a deepening humanitarian crisis. Vincent Cochetel is the agency's director for Europe, and he described the situation on one of the Greek islands.
The level of suffering that we have seen on the island was unbearable. People arrive thinking they are in the European Union. What we've seen was not anything that is acceptable in terms of standards of treatment. There is absolutely nothing waiting for them.
The UN says 50,000 migrants arrived in Greece in July alone. Finally, a Canadian doctor whose efforts kept the drug thalidomide out of the United States has died. Francis Holden Kelsey worked as a medical examiner at the U.S. Food and Drug Administration in the 60s when the drug was approved for use in 20 countries, including Canada. It was used to treat nausea in pregnancy that led to an epidemic of birth defects and premature deaths. Holden Kelsey insisted on scientific proof of the drug's safety, and that earned her a Distinguished Service Award from President John Kennedy. She received the Order of Canada yesterday in a ceremony that was moved up because of her declining health. Dr. Francis Holden Kelsey was 101. And that is CBC.